So, World Cup day number 15, and if you're wondering why this video is coming out late, well, let's just say this meme is extremely relatable. I'm literally watching Japan play right now as I'm recording this video. I'll show you. Yeah, it's looking rough. So, first of all, the memes. Remember when I showed you that the parliament in Ghana was talking about Maguire? Well, this time around, they're talking about Lukaku. Just listen.
Better for us to maintain Maguire, that we will be able to have his confidence back rather than to bring a striker like Romelu Lukaku, which...
Honestly, we shouldn't even be surprised. This is literally the vice president of Ghana. Also, the other day I forgot to tell you this, and it's actually pretty interesting, so here it goes. Until Germany's last match, Matthias Ginter had been to 3 World Cups without ever playing a single minute. Which is obviously pretty sad, so Hansi Flick made sure to sub him in at the 93rd minute, so he could at least tell people that he played at a World Cup. Yeah. At least, it's something. Also, one last fun fact, I don't know if you knew this already, but this is the first time in World Cup history that every continent is represented in a knockout stage. Now that that's done, let's get into the matches. Netherlands versus USA. So 2 minutes in, Pulisic was already choking what could have been the opener. However, at the 9-minute mark, Memphis Depay did not choke whatsoever, getting the first goal for the Netherlands. However, I gotta say, Robinson was horrendous. You either close in on the winger or you get into position to stop the cutback. What in the world even was that? It's like he couldn't make up his mind between the two. I don't know, it was pretty embarrassing. Then the first half flew by, and right before halftime, Timothy Weah nearly tied the match with a volley. But once again, the Netherlands got back at them with a goal. Just like the first goal, Dumfries completely cooked Robinson with another cutback. This time around, he just stood in front of him with half-assed attempts at disarming him. Yeah, this was one of the worst performances by a defender I have seen at the World Cup. The second half started with the ball dancing in front of the goal line like 4 different times, 2 for each team. Complete insanity, honestly. And it only got better with Aji Wright scoring one of the most impressive goals of the tournament. Though to be honest, and this might be unfair, but oh well, I'm 99% sure he didn't do it on purpose. Still, it didn't matter much as Dumfries closed out the game with an incredible volley, 3-1 for the Netherlands, and who better to score it than the man of the match? 2 goals and 1 assist, very good. It was just the 3rd time in history that a Netherlands player was involved in 3 goals in the same World Cup match. Only Hensenbrink and Cruyff before him. I must say though, Daley Blind was also incredible. His assist was a joy to watch. The vision, the precision... Wow. He's the oldest player on the pitch, by the way. Overall, this was a pretty good match for the Netherlands, and one thing that really caught my attention and that hasn't been said maybe as much as it should is that they have one of the best defenses in the whole tournament. They got Van Dijk, they got Timber, they got De Ligt, Ake, Dumfries, Malacia, and of course Blind. That's incredible depth. Still, the key word here is might. There are other teams who are also pretty strong. And speaking of good defenses, on the other hand, the USA went into this match being the only team in the whole tournament that so far hadn't conceded a single non-penalty goal and ended up conceding 3, so that was pretty unexpected, I guess. Regardless, that same day we got Australia versus Argentina. This was a very easy match on paper for Argentina, but Australia surprised a fair amount of people. It's not like the match was very interesting. The most captivating moments came either on injury time or right before the 90-minute mark, but still, now knowing that, it probably surprises you that by then there had been 3 goals already. First, Messi pulled one out of nowhere, as Messi does, finally getting his first World Cup knockout stage goal, and then the ball forced the goalkeeper into a mistake and Julian Alvarez made the most of it. However, I did find that the ball used his hand to stop the goalkeeper from getting at the ball after his mistake, which, given that the whole thing happened inside the 6-yard box, means that it should have been foul, right? I don't know, I found that strange, like nobody seems to be talking about it, and now I'm a bit paranoid that maybe I don't understand the rules as much as I think I do. Regardless, I think it's probably because there has to be a certain amount of contact for a goal to be rolled out over someone touching the goalkeeper inside the 6-yard box, which probably wasn't the case here. I don't know. And Japan just missed their first penalty. That's rough. Then after all of that, Craig Goodwin scored off of a deflection on Enzo Fernandez. And well, I did say Craig Goodwin would pull off something, didn't I? Well, there you have it. Regardless, they ended up crediting the goal as Enzo Fernandez's own goal, so I guess it was just more or less a good prediction. Oh my god, Japan missed a second penalty as well. As I was saying, despite all of that, most of the action came after the 80-minute mark, but it was mostly just Lautaro missing one open goal chance after the other and robbing Messi off of 2 assists on the way. I can see why him and Lukaku got along so well. Croatia missed. Oh, that's rough. It's getting tense now, because Asano just scored, so I should probably not be talking about this, but like, come on, it's hard not to be invested. So it all rests on their captain to score now. He missed, no way. Oh my god, come on Japan, Jesus Christ. Then Australia kept getting closer and closer to finally tying the match, and they ended up missing their biggest opportunity with just seconds on the clock. Really unfortunate for them. The Argentinians, on the other hand, have to thank Emi Martinez. That was very special. Still, I would say Messi was probably the man of the match. A really special performance for game number 1000 in his career. Really nice. Speaking of Messi, remember when the Saudi Arabian coach told his team that they were more worried about getting a selfie with Messi at the end of the game than they were with actually stopping them? Well, look at these guys. Yeah, come on. Before moving on, you gotta also look at these Argentinians. They were pretty awesome. So the next day we got France versus Poland. Few days ago we got fake Neymar. This time we got fake Benzema, though this one isn't really fooling anyone. Then someone had to go into the pitch to take off Koundé's necklace, which was very High School Musical. But yeah, the match. The game started with a few long-range efforts, then Giroud sent every Polish heart into overdrive, missing an open goal chance, though to be fair Dembélé was offside, so it wouldn't have counted either way. Poland hit back with a great chance followed by 2 even more dangerous rebounds, but against all odds, it still didn't go in, which wasn't the case just a few minutes later when Mbappé offered Giroud a goal with a genius assist. I guess you can say Giroud was pretty thankful for the assist. Going into halftime with a lead, France pretty much just let the game take its course, and it was only on the 70-something minute that they finally did something memorable again, with Dembélé getting Mbappe in a fairly good position, to which he just took the ball calmly before hammering it into goal. Incredible, it's almost like he was just showing off how unstoppable he is right now. But to be fair, apparently he hadn't put on enough of a show, because in injury time he pulled off another incredible strike for France's 3rd goal. This kid was built for the World Cup, wasn't he? I haven't been his biggest fan lately, like most people I guess, but he's been winning me back with his performances, not gonna lie. He's now at 9 World Cup goals and no one younger than 24 years old had ever even reached 7. Still, to finish off the match, Poland got a penalty through a handball and Lewandowski missed. 2nd time at this World Cup in a really poor attempt. The thing is, he got to retake it, because like half of the French team were already inside the box before he even touched the ball. And on the 2nd try, he put it in. 3-1 to France, that was the final result, and now they'll face England in the quarters. Speaking of England, they played Senegal. I did warn you that things could go either way with Senegal, and the game did sort of prove me right. Senegal started the match with 2 really serious goal-scoring opportunities, being much more dangerous than England, but then 1 goal from Anderson at around the 40-minute mark in what was England's first chance, and then it was all England. By halftime they were leading 2-0 already, and soon into the 2nd half, they had scored the 3rd. Yeah, the Senegalese defense was having far too much trouble dealing with Phil Foden. What a surprise, huh? It's not like we were all begging for him to be in the starting 11 since like the beginning of the tournament. But yeah, from there on out, England just put ice on the game, like we say here in Portugal, and waited for the final whistle. Man of the match, I'd go with Bellingham. Incredibly tidy with his chance creation, just an immaculate footballer. But the actual award was given to Kane, if you're wondering. By the way, speaking of Bellingham, one fun fact, Birmingham actually retired his number 22 jersey, despite the fact that he only played 44 matches for them, which is really strange, but also kinda cool. And yeah, I guess that's it. I'll see you once the next 4 games have been played, and bye.